Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Finally today I'm getting around to do an unboxing and review of this bad boy right here. It's Hot Toys C-3PO from Return of the Jedi, the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi. This is a MMS701-D56. It's a die-cast figure. This is the main box. For some reason they put the warning label over here. If you want to pause it and look at it, but I wish they didn't put it on the front. Maybe it's a sticker that might come up, but I'm not even going to try to do that. But as you can see, it's your normal style Hot Toys black and gray box. We got Disney logo, Star Wars on the backs and warnings and whatnots, like always around. And then because it is a 40th anniversary, this box itself is a sleeve. You got a picture of C-3PO right there, the figure itself, and then this will slide up and it will reveal our C-3PO figure on a blister style package with the 40th anniversary logo on a silver sticker. And then you can see what 3PO looks like in there. Picture of the figure itself, C-3PO on the side, with the O as the center of his chest plate, or his chest. On the back side, 3PO with the Salacious Crumb. This figure does come as a special one. It comes with a battle damaged head and a special Salacious Crumb, which it could be a separate accessory or another figure itself. And as always, for this anniversary, same as the Empire Strikes Back, you get at the bottom a magnet and opens up and you can see the figure itself in there. And the same as all the recent figures for the 40th anniversary of the Return of the Jedi or the one for the Empire Strikes Back, it opens up and you get the blister on the side, the clamshell on the side right here. Right, we'll take the tray off. Take that tray off. And then let's see. Let's look at the figure. It comes with a lot of protection. It's being die cast and painted. I was worried that this figure was going to be heavily weathered. It doesn't seem to be as dark as I thought on many other figures, or many other pictures, sorry, or posts. But it is heavily weather rusted. You can see it. We're going to go into details a little later, but it's very heavy too, being a die cast. We're going to go through it in a little while. Very nice figure. It feels very heavy. And before we get into the accessories, we are going to read the instructions. There are some warnings there before we get into anything. I don't think it's anything too out of the ordinary, but we do have some extra wrist pegs, which is awesome. We get 3 of those because in this case, unlike the Sideshow collectible figure, the fingers are not articulated. They're already molded. So that's the reason we got extra wrist pegs, so we can exchange the hands itself. So yeah, we're going to lay out everything on the table and take a look at the accessories, and then we'll look at take a closer look at C-3PO himself. Also, since this figure has light up features on the head, we got the 3 batteries that is inside the instruction manual, the booklet with some warnings. And I do not know what happened because we never get this type of warnings when it comes to batteries. In here, it usually comes in the tray itself, loose there, but they started adding some warnings. The instructions are here. They're printed very light gray. It's kind of like you're trying to read it. It's not. They didn't go full blown black letters. I don't know, but the interesting thing about this one, same as the other special edition figures, we get a Return of the Jedi poster which is got R2 and 3PO in the main. It's black and white. Wish it was color, but you know, it's a nice touch to have a, being the special edition 40th anniversary, a poster of both of them. Okay, for the figure itself, it does not come with a lot, but we have a few things. Main thing is the base, which they go in for this race up style base, mimicking Jabba's palace. I'm not sure if I like too much being raced up like that, but it's just a nice touch to have this little different base that they're going for. There is no light on this one that I can see, so this base does not light up at all, and this is indented in to mimicking the floor of Jabba's palace, but it looks like it's also like a insert, because you can see it's coming out right here. It doesn't come off, but it was inserted there, but it does have a little bit of filling in there. And then of course on the front C-3PO, there's a plastic cover on it to protect from scratches. We are having the actual crotch grabbers, which I love. I hate the figures that come with the waist grabbers because they damage the figure itself if it has fabric or whatever. So these are the best ones. I wish they kind of did like painted these gold. And I don't know why they're still going with this metal like that. I know there's got to be a plastic, hard plastic that is clear, so it will hide some more, especially this parts too. If it will be clear, it will be amazing. But they always go for the solid. I guess it's cheaper to do it that way. In this case, we have the two relaxed hands. They already come with 3PO already attached there. Very nice detail it. I'm going to show you, and then we get a left hand, kind of a gesture that 3PO always does. These are sticking out, so be careful with those. They're not really too soft, so you're not going to risk breaking them. Just don't grab them from there when you do the switch of hands. We got a right hand holding some kind of accessory. We don't know what he's going to be holding because he doesn't have nothing to hold. But if we get I wish they had a communicator or something that comes with him. We have another right hand, pointing hand. It's very neat, very neatly painted, and they all match the color of 3PO. If you're looking for the polished golden C-3PO, this is not the one. And then we get right here another hand. On this case, since it is the battle damage one, we have the extra faceplate with the eye coming out because of the Salacious Crumb battle damaging him. This piece is kind of like a little soft loose, but it's not gonna risk damaging it, I don't think. And then on the back side, you have the hole that goes through because the lights are in the head, and it's gonna shine through to light up the figure itself. I'm not sure if it's gonna light up the bottom. It won't probably, but it would be nice if the light was shining through the eye that's hanging out. And then an accessory that comes with, which I don't know if we can call it accessory or not. First of all, we got the Salacious Crumb's little pillow to sit underneath Jabba or beside him. I do have the Salacious Crumb special figure creature pack for my Jabba, my sideshow Jabba. It has his pillow itself, but this one is molded to this one. And there he is. I'm really glad they actually added him to this. You have a little bit of articulation on the arms, and you can move the legs a little bit. Not much. They are articulated. The tail, I think, not sure. I'm going to read the instructions. And then also you have a little bit of movement on the head itself. But it's really neat. It's really neat to have this jackass, what I call him. Jabba's little minion. I really love they added this. And then if this doesn't make you want to buy Jabba, I don't know what will. I do have the Sideshow Jabba, so I wish I had the Hot Toys. It comes with a lot more, but my Sideshow Jabba will do. That's it for the accessories. We're going to take a closer look at C-3PO himself. In this case, we have, you know, the regular face that comes with, whenever you're handling everything or trying to take the face off, they tells you to be careful with these pieces right here, not to grab them from there. Even though they're die cast, look like the die cast metal there, they're very sturdy, but just make sure you don't grab them from there. On the wires on his belly, not chest, they're real actual wires in there. They are soft rubber, and these you can move them a little bit, not much, but on the back they're more loose because of the way it's made, so you can see that they're molded rubber. The arms themselves, they have some pistons working when you move the arms back and forth. The Sideshow one, they had issues that the way they were made, they were breaking off, and this one they will not. Of course, we got the wrist. These pieces here, they're just protective for the paint. Just protect the figure for the paint when we're getting scrub. Don't worry about it. We take those off. I don't see any more. Same thing for the arms. The arms will rotate. Just make sure you grab them. They have some rotation here, and they have rotation at the elbow as well. Full range of motion for 3PO as much as you can. We do have the silver leg. A little bit of the gold is bleeding into it. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be there or not, but it's part of the weather damage. We got the pistons on the side. Let's see the articulation on the knees itself. They're on a ratchet. It goes up to there. Of course, 3PO didn't move too much, so what else can you do with him? And then, of course, you have the pegs at the ankles, so you can move them. I mean, 3PO is always very constricted on movement anyway. There's some movement over here you can do. There's not much going out, but that's mainly it. It's not going to be on a running post anyway. But looking at the paint itself, the paint application and the weather, like I said, it's very heavily weather. It is the Return of the Jedi one, Jabba's palace, maybe sand, rust. It hasn't been cleaned in a while. I really like it. I was worried again that it was going to be too gold, dark gold, maybe orange looking. It might be a little too dark, but for some people, but I'm telling you, in person, this figure does not look very dark. Compared to other ones, probably might. But it is your Return of the Jedi figure. And talking about the faceplate, to exchange the other face and put the batteries also as well, you just slide it out, and it has some pegs in there that it will keep it in line. And then in there you have the light with the switch, and we're going to put the batteries in there and show you what it looks like. But this will be your switch to your battle damage, and just make sure you align the little pegs. And then there's your look for the battle damage one, and you can have, as in the picture, you can have Salvation Scrum on his shoulder trying to damage him. We'll do that in a minute. And let me apply the batteries first, and then we'll see what it looks like with the lights on. Okay guys, and we have the batteries in there. They're so tiny. It took a while just to get them in there. I'm not going to put the plate at the moment in there. That way you guys can see. And then that's your light right there. So when you, let's say we put the battle damage piece There we go, and that's how it shines through. It's very, very bright. Let me turn the light off and I'll show you how bright this light is. It's very bright and it shines really well. Sometimes might be a little too bright, but you can still see the details, the three dots. Well, actually, the middle dot and the three dots in there, and the lines, really good. And then of course, the damaged eye has some light coming through it. The bottom piece does not light up. Not sure if it's supposed to be like that or not, but that's how it is. And then for the look on the other head, that's your 3PO. And there's no light coming out anywhere, so. But yeah, it's very, very bright light. It looks awesome. It won't be the same if 3PO did not have the lights on his eyes. It looks dull when it's not there. Okay guys, and wrapping up a little bit this figure review. Here we got C-3PO. I did change one of the hands, actually both hands. I don't know, the relaxed hands didn't seem to quite fit the pose. We did move the hand in a little bit, not so much sticking out, and we put a pointing finger at the front. As you can see, the lights are on. It looks on his head. It looks amazing. Just be careful when you do change the hands again. They have this 3 pieces sticking out, and then also when you grab it from the arm himself, you don't want to damage the pistons that it comes with his arm. So make sure you grab from here. There's a little hose or pipe or whatever that is on the side too. But this is our figure. He looks awesome. I'm very happy with this figure, the way it comes out. It is valid to point out that the body itself, the middle section, and these pieces, they're die cast. The feet don't look like they might be. The arms, I don't know. It looks like the top part of it is die cast. The bottom part, or the forearm, might be plastic. The head itself, the dome, is die cast. The whole figure is not die cast, but it has a weight to it. It's very, very die casty. So you can see the difference on the painting and where the die cast ends or begins. It doesn't bother anything because if you don't point it out, it really does not look like anything else. But this is your C-3PO figure, which I love. I love this figure. This is from Return of the Jedi, so you have a little more room in between the chest and the bottom part, because of on the first Star Wars movie, this was enclosed more. So by the third movie, the costume is being slightly altered. That way there was more range of motion and probably he can breathe better. And then we had our Salacious Crumb. I'm gonna swap the head with the Salacious and put him on his shoulder and take a look at it, and then give you my final thoughts. You already probably know by now. Okay guys, I just wanted to show you a little bit, of course. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna raise up Salacious Crumb's arms. This feet are very soft. Not soft enough to break or anything, but they can open up. So when you go around, because it has a chest plate on, you don't want the chest plate coming off, so you can open up a little bit. He'll wrap around with his feet, and then you can put his hands, whatever you want him. I'm gonna have him like that. You can see, like, kind of he's trying to grab onto him. I don't know if you can see that. And then that's our pose for this figure with the lights on. You can see the one eye coming out, and just left the two hands the way they are. I think it works better. You can play with them a little bit. You can bring them down. You can twist them a little bit. They go up and out a little bit if you want to, a little bit like that. Just make sure the feet, they don't have a lot of, the arms don't have a lot of sorry, the legs don't have a lot of range of motion when it comes to going out. But yeah, that's our figure here getting choked and damaged by the Salacious Crumb. And yeah, let me show you up close what it looks like. Alright, and here's your Salacious Crumb trying to attack and damage our C-3PO. I love it. I love this figure. You can have him on the side if you want, or you can have him on top like that. Since he comes with the figure, I think it looks much better with Salacious Crumb at his throat. And yes. Okay guys, if you're still on the fence about this figure, don't be. If you can still find them out there, I'm not sure if it's sold out or not. This is one of the best C-3PO figures I have seen out there, including in art on whoever is the one who did the diecast. It will look amazing. This is actually per Hot Toys, so the dimensions and the scale is per Hot Toys figures. So it will look amazing. Have to get the R2 and put them together and see what they look like. At the moment, I don't have them available. But yes, I recommend you guys go out there and try to find this figure and get him, because this is awesome. I love this figure so much. That chrome, the paint, even the Salacious Crumb. I wish he has few more accessories, maybe just like a communicator or something he can hold, because as we speak, as we said before, there's accessory grabbing hand, which it doesn't have any accessories to grab, so I'm not sure what to do with that one. Maybe if we have other figures, we can use the communicator on him. I don't know. On Return of the Jedi, he didn't grab many things, and he didn't have many props to work with. Ewoks, maybe. I don't know. You can't really sit him down because the articulation. So even if you had the Endor chair, the Ewoks chair, you will not be able to. But this is exclusive to Jabba's Palace. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed the review, make sure you leave a like, hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned for more reviews. I have Darth Vader battle damage from the Obi-Wan show coming next. I have him here. We're going to tape that right away, so you'll have both videos back to back, and I will keep you updated with more releases. So I hope you guys enjoy this review, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you so much for watching.